Shreyas here, your master teacher for physics, going live at Vedantu. How is everyone? Hello Clay Tsunami Sai Telugu, hello Suchi, hello Minyanarthi Sharwin, welcome Rashmi, welcome aboard Ojaswi, hello, oh my god, coronavirus with our display picture is also here, very good. Nice to see all of you, hola, bonjour, vanakkam and namaste, come on guys. And if you are new to this channel and if you want to make new friends out here, please introduce yourself, say hello, greet everyone so that everybody knows you are here, because that's the only way you can mark your attendance. And I am Shreyas, your physics master teacher, and I teach and not only on this channel but also on the regular paid platform of Vedantu. And those of you who do not know me, well, let me just give you guys a very quick introduction. I am from IIT Nagpur. I did my mechanical engineering, and before joining coaching, I was actually working in an electronics and software company, and then I left my job and I pursued my passion for teaching. And when I wrote my JEE, I had almost scored full marks in physics, and I really hope that I can bring in the change with with my teachings to all the students. So that's why I entered into teaching, and I'm teaching physics, and I have produced amazing ranks. You can see that, and a lot of my students have cracked the exam with really amazing ranks, like 2-digit ranks, below 50, below 100 and all that. So I'm pretty sure in 2023 you guys are going to make me proud. So welcome aboard, and you can definitely check out more details on my Instagram handle, that's Shreyas_Vedantu. So you can definitely follow me out there. And before we begin the class, do not forget to smash the like button out there. Yes, please do that. Show your support by smashing the like button in case you have forgotten, and to get regular updates and to see all my lectures without any confusion or missing any of them, please hit the subscribe button. It's for free. And for getting the complete PDF, go join the Telegram group from the link which is there in the description box. Hi Harish, hi Dikshita, hi Pranav, hi Yashasvi, Navmi, Pranav, Priyanka, Ishani, welcome Shreyanshi, hello Ankit, hello Akshat, welcome Rajni, hello Yashasvi, Yaharshil, welcome. Hi Tanuja, nice to see all of you out here. And let me also show you the schedule for this week, because a lot of you keep asking me, so what's the schedule going to be like? But before that, I want to show you a beautiful picture. Now look at this picture. I clicked this in the morning, and how many of you are from Bangalore? And if you are from Bangalore, most likely you would have heard about this, and probably you would have seen this up in the sky. If you had just popped up your head out of the window or from your terrace, and you would have seen this beautiful halo around the sun in the day sky. How many of you saw that? Yeah, from Bangalore. Clay Sanam is from Bangalore. No, coronavirus is not from Bangalore. Okay, yeah, this was a beautiful halo. I just clicked it from my iPhone out here. Look at that. I couldn't get the complete round, and this happens because of the refraction. Yeah, because of the refraction from those thin clouds which are high in the air, yeah, at very high altitudes like 20,000 feet and stuff like that, and they form ice crystals. And when those ice crystals form in those thin clouds, then the light from the sun refracts in a beautiful manner equally on all the sides, and that's when you see that rainbow up in the sky. Usually the rainbows are in the front, back, left or right. This is a rainbow up in the sky, complete circular rainbow. This is beautiful. It's called as the halo. Yeah, beautiful. If you love this picture, go smash the like button down there. Yeah, and by the way, this is the schedule for this week. So we are starting with vectors session 1. This is for 12th standard, Wheatstone and meter bridge. This is for the 12th standard students who are going to write the exam this year, and that's the VIEEE scoring and very tough questions from physics, the tough ones. Okay, and addition of vectors, that's on Wednesday. All my lectures are at 7:30 except for the ones in the morning. Okay, and then the voltmeter, that's for 12th. Subtraction and resolution of vectors, again for you guys, and a special session just like we had it last week. Some special guest, something, I don't know what is going to be, but something special for all of you. So special session on Saturday. Thank you all my warriors for all the love and the hearts and those fires that you give me out there on the chat box, and all the lovely comments I read after every video, guys. I mean, probably I should also show you the last time's homework which I gave you out there in the videos, and a lot of beautiful warriors have answered. Oh, last time it was a Menti quiz. Oh, okay, it was a Menti quiz, so it was not, there was no homework. But before that, I had given you homework, and all of you have been answering. So anyways, I keep reading all your comments, by the way, let me tell you that. Yeah, so I keep reading all your comments out there. Thank you guys, everyone, Snowflakes, Badri, Sarvanan, Chiranjeevi, Sujay. Thank you, Avantika, Shreyas Kapuri, Sonu Roy, Shivani, Leela, Bharti, Nitya, and Nitya said hi 3 times. I replied, but no response. Okay, nevertheless. Okay, so thank you guys for all the love and support that you constantly show all of us. Yes, I'll take calculus. So after vectors, there is one more class. After that, we are going to have Menti, and next week onwards, we are going to start with one dimension motion, and we are going to see it from the calculus perspective. I'm going to teach you derivatives, I'm going to teach you integration. So hold on, I have planned it all for all of you, and we are going to complete the syllabus. So let's get going. Hello Kiranmai, welcome aboard. Hello Sri Nandana, welcome. Hi Rashi. Hello Yalni. Hello Kusuma, Rashmi. Hello Harshan. Hello Abhijit. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Okay, let's begin. Vanakam, vanakam, vanakam. Okay, so here is the thing, guys. Everybody has some brief idea about scalars and vectors, but many people make a small mistake in the definition, and you might lose marks in your boards, or you might make a conceptual mistake in the JEE examination. So let me tell you what is the actual way of defining scalars and vectors. See, scalars are physical quantities that need only magnitude. This word is important. What is that word? Need. Okay, they need magnitude. That means they might have both the things, direction and magnitude, but I don't care about the direction. For example, I ask you, what is the top speed of this bike? And you'll be like, sir, it is 200 kilometers per hour. Obviously, I won't ask whether it is in north or in east direction. Because if somebody asks you in which direction is the top speed of the bike, 200 kilometers per hour, obviously you are going to give him one night slap. Direction, I don't care. So it's a scalar quantity. So speed, it does not need direction, it only needs magnitude, distance, time, and so many other things like volume out here. Similarly, there are quantities where you need to tell me the magnitude as well as direction. Yes, Manti Reddy Sai, I'm going to come to that improvised definition after I teach you vector addition. For now, this much is fine, but I'm going to improvise on the definition when I teach you vector addition. Don't worry. If I tell you apply force, push that body, you'll be like, which direction should I push? So you need that directional information. If I ask you weight of any object is always downwards towards the earth. So all these are vectors. They need magnitude as well as directional information. Things like displacement, velocity, weight, and so many other things. The difference between velocity and speed is that, yes, one is a vector, other one is a scalar. So that means speed only is like so many kilometers per hour, but velocity is so many kilometers per hour in this and this direction. So that's the difference. So there is an information difference. There is an additional information in velocity, whereas in speed, you don't need that directional information. If you guys are clear about this, give me a yo, give me a thumbs up in the chat box so that we guys can go ahead. Okay, video is breaking. Maybe just check your internet speed, but I think it's fine from my side. I have a very good internet connection. And let's see how many of you can solve this really quick. Displacement, Saurav, is a vector because it matters where are you starting from and where are you ending. Start and end. So if those start and end positions change, then my direction also will change. Hence displacement is also a vector quantity. It needs direction also. Okay, Ritik, so I hope this is clear. So displacement is vector because you need the start and the end position. Velocity, you need to tell me 100 kilometers per hour in north direction, vector quantity. Speed, no, you just tell me 100 kilometers per hour. I will be happy with that. So understand, whenever somebody asks you speed, they are only asking you the magnitude. When they ask velocity, they are asking you both. Okay, I hope that's clear. Is weight a vector quantity? Yes, it's a vector quantity because it has a direction and it acts downwards. Okay, let's see how many of you can get this. Which of the following are vectors and scalars? Yep, come on. So Ritik, I just explained it for you. Okay, and if you still want to explain me to explain or redo this, just go back. Even in the live class, you can just take the cursor, go back, and you can watch it again. Okay, come on guys, good evening Darshan, join in. Yes, come on. Okay, let's see how many of you guys are correct out there. A lot of you are wrong, some of you are correct. Well, momentum is vector, weight is vector. Yes, momentum is vector, weight is also vector. Mass, current, kinetic energy are scalars. Now let me explain this bit to you. See, weight of a body, alright, if I take some mass, the weight always acts downwards. There is a direction, you show an arrow, so it's a vector quantity. Momentum, so this is also vector. So if I show a mass and if I show there is some velocity, the momentum of that body is in the direction of the velocity. Wherever you throw it, that's the direction of momentum. So momentum is always in the direction of the motion of the body. Okay, mass, it's a scalar. If I ask you 40 kg mass, what's the direction of the mass? So there is no direction. Understand there is difference between mass and weight. Weight is actually the force of gravity. So it's a force actually speaking, whereas mass is just the amount of matter. If you go in space, if you're floating in space, if you are having no gravity, understand you will still have mass. Imagine there is a Pandu and he is floating in space somewhere. His mass will still remain, let's say 40 kg, but his weight will go away. He will feel weightlessness. Understand? That's the difference between weight and mass. Is that clear now? Yes, I'm coming to it, Chinmay. Okay. Now, talking about current. Well, the true reason is it does not follow laws of vector addition, but I have not yet taught you vector addition, but that's okay. Remember, current in a wire always goes from positive to negative. It's always true. I don't need that information. If I tell you there is a circuit and there is current of so many amperes flowing, I know it's going from high voltage to low voltage, plus to minus. I don't need to tell you, oh, it's going from plus to minus. It's irrelevant, it's redundant. So that's why current is a scalar quantity, remember that. Yes, I hope this is clear. So in junction law, the direction of current is important, but that is only plus and minus. It does not follow the laws of vector addition, Sridat. Okay, so understand whether it is coming in or going out, that's important. Not in which direction. So when two or more wires meet, okay, let's say there is 2 amperes of current, there is 3 amperes of current, the total current which will come out will be 5 amperes. Is that right? But does it matter if this wire is like this or is it like this? Even if I bend this wire like this and it still contains 2 ampere, 2 plus 3 will give you 5. Even if that 2 ampere comes from the top from here, okay, then also it will give you 5 amperes. So you can see direction of that actual current is not so important. I hope this is clear. And kinetic energy is an energy. I take a ball and throw it in any direction, it doesn't matter, guys. It will still have the same energy. Direction is irrelevant. Work, energy, all these are scalar quantities. I just have energy. I run in this direction, I will still need that energy. I run in that direction, I will still have that same energy. It won't matter. Okay, I hope this is clear. Everybody understood this? Yes. Is that clear? I've explained this question in a lot of detail. I hope this is clear. So before attending this lecture, is it necessary to attend previous lectures? It would be better if you attend the bridge course as well. It will definitely help you, but it is not exactly mandatory because this is almost an independent chapter, but you will see a lot of relevance of units and dimensions. It will help you over here. Bridge course will help you. So whatever I have taught you will definitely help you out in this chapter. Okay, now before we go ahead, let me also tell you guys, Vedantu, has been constantly producing really amazing results, and this instills a lot of confidence in the minds of parents, students, that yes, online education is nothing very different than the offline coaching industry. So in fact there are more pluses and more benefits when you are in an online coaching institute, because you don't have to travel, you are safe at home, you can watch the recordings. Even if you miss something, it's okay, you can watch the replay, and if you want to understand it again, you can watch the replay. You get all the notes, and you don't have to waste your time copying the notes. You get those assignments, you get those soft copies, you get the reports which are based on machine learning and artificial intelligence. So all these combined, hardware, the software, all the teachers, all the efforts of all the class teachers, the doubt solving app, all these things combined together have been responsible for producing such amazing results. I mean, look at it, more than 90 percentile, 600 students plus, and many students got even 100 percentile in JEE Mains, and almost 50% of the Vedantu students have already qualified for JEE Advanced. So by the way, many of you do not know, today is the last day before the pro subscription prices actually increase. I will talk about it in a detail towards the end of the session, but you can definitely go ahead, check out the link which is there in the description box for joining the 1-year long-term batch with lots of other things, using the coupon code SHHPRO so that you can get maximum discount. So go ahead, check it out later on. Okay, but yes, there is an offer which is running, and today is the last day. I hope you know that. Okay, now let's go to how do we exactly represent vectors. How do we exactly represent vectors? Now the thing is, see, imagine there is a Pandu and he goes from this point to this point. This is the starting point, this is the ending point. How do I exactly show it? So here is the way I show it. OA bar, where O represents the tail, A represents the head. All these forms are equivalent. What do I mean by that? Let me show that to you. Okay, actually this should have been, let's say, usually, okay, we use these symbols. Let's say this is O, this is A. This is the tail. You can see this is the tail. O represents the tail, and of that arrow mark, this is the head. You can see this is the head, or I can say this is the final point, and this is the initial point, and this is basically the tail of that vector. So if this same Pandu moves here, then this will be my arrow mark. I can say this is C, this is D. So the Pandu's displacement is C, D bar. So starting, ending. So these two alphabets always have to be in order. But if I say D, C bar, that means I start from D and I go towards C. So the ordering, the chronology of these alphabets matter. And if you put an arrow, if you put a bar, it's the same thing. You don't have to really worry about it. OA bar is same as OA arrow mark. Please understand, it does not mean if this Pandu moves over here, let's say it goes from O to B. Okay, you don't have to put O and then B bar like this. There is no meaning of that. This arrow mark does not show the direction. It's just to tell you that, hey, this is a vector quantity. Hey, this has some direction associated with it. If I say velocity bar, it means, hey, this is a vector. You need to tell me the magnitude as well as the direction. So that's how you represent vectors. Sometimes people also use small alphabets. Like instead of writing OB bar, you can also write this entire thing as B bar. So OB bar is B bar. You generally use small alphabets. Okay, so that's another way of writing this. You can just even write this OA bar as just small a bar. This is also going to work. This is also going to work. And some books also use the bold notation. So they might use this A as bold without that bar. Okay, so if it is bold alphabet, that also works. Is that clear? How do we represent vectors? Yes, we are going to come to polar vectors in some other chapter. Don't worry about it so much now. Okay, yep, great. Okay, chalo, let's get going. Now, if this much is clear in your heads, okay, let's get going to the next point, and that is nothing but the magnitude of the vectors, guys. Yes. So how do we represent the magnitude of how much Pandu's displacement is? Now this is the way. If you know the vector, the modulus symbol gives you the magnitude. Look at that. This is nothing but a vector. This line over here is the modulus symbol, the absolute value. So this is the modulus. This then tells me the magnitude of the vector. What do I mean by that? I'll tell you. Imagine I tell you displacement S bar of Pandu is 5 kilometers in the east direction. Look at that, because I have put a bar symbol, that means this S is the vector quantity. He has moved 5 kilometers in the east direction. But if I put just S, then I'm not interested in the direction, then I can just write it as 5 kilometers. I can also write S bar's modulus. That means what's the magnitude? This is also 5 kilometers. I hope this is clear. But it's illegal to write just this S bar and just 5 kilometers. What about the direction? Because this is a vector quantity. So you should always put some direction after the bar. If you do not put any direction, this is not allowed. This is illegal. It's mathematically invalid. So modulus or just the symbol without the bar is magnitude. With the bar, with the arrow mark or bold letters are vector representations. Is that clear? Everybody understood? What's the difference between A cap, ABCD? Hold on, bacha. We have not yet reached there. Okay. Murthy, hold on. Yes, we are going to come to all of that. Everybody clear about it? Yep. Ishani says yo. Yes. Neha, Tanuja, GOB. Yes. Murthy, you might be blocked for spamming, so be careful. Okay. Yes. Just hold on. Okay. Everybody is clear about this. Now, let's see some more types of vectors before we see how exactly vectors are represented in JEE. Yeah, there is going to be a very important learning out today, and we are going to talk more about unit vectors. So today's second half of the lecture is all about unit vectors, and you're going to see that. Equal vectors. Imagine Pandu is moving, Champa is also moving beside her. They both are holding hands and hands are moving. How much ever Pandu moves, Champa also moves that much. Pandu's displacement is Champa's displacement. Understood? So that time they are called equal vectors. That means they have same length or same magnitude and same direction. So if this is displacement of Pandu, if this is displacement of Champa, then the two vectors are equal if their lengths are same and directions are also same. But if somebody else is going like this, maybe the length might be same, but then they are not called equal because they are not in the same direction. So direction and magnitude both are same, that's equal vectors, that's fairly simple. Okay, I hope you guys have understood this. Next thing, negative of a vector. Negative of a vector. When you have a vector, okay, minus a bar means you take that vector, flip it and put it over there. That's just the negative of a vector. So that means the magnitude will be same, the direction will be opposite. So imagine two vectors of same magnitude but opposite direction, anti-parallel. So they are both opposite to each other. That is called as a negative of a vector. So a bar's negative is minus a bar. I can also say this is the negative of this vector. So if you take this vector and flip it, you will get this vector. I hope this is clear. Crystal clear? Very good. Who is Champa? I don't know. Somebody, maybe Pandu's girlfriend. I don't know. Okay. Rajni, I think you should check your internet connection. Everything else is fine from my end. My internet connection is pretty strong. I can see the signal strength is very good. Okay. Yes. Okay. Saloni, I am up. You can see. Okay. Understood. Great. Darshan, I'm not sure what you want me to explain briefly, but you know what? Even in a live class, you can go back a little bit behind and watch whatever part you guys have missed. It's okay. Now, it's in fact very self-explanatory. Most of the things are like very obvious, yeah, very trivial. I mean, you would be able to understand it anyways. Now, null vector. What is a null? Null means nothing, zero. Null vector means a vector which has no magnitude. Imagine a donkey who stands, who does nothing. He's just standing there. like a useless fellow out here. Okay, so this is our donkey out here. Okay, so this is our donkey. Okay, and it does nothing. Okay, so if I ask you what is the displacement of the donkey, what will it be? It will be 0, right? It's 0. So that's a null vector. So displacement of this donkey is null vector. It's 0. It's nothing. Okay, velocity of the donkey 0. Is the donkey applying force? No, it's not doing anything. It's just 0. Force applied 0. Null vector. So no magnitude, 0 magnitude. And direction, this is very important. It is directionless. Null vector is the only special vector in physics which has no direction, because how can 0 have any direction? So it's the only special vector without direction. Keep that in mind. Okay. So Sridatta, what's the difference between negative vector and opposite vector? See, if I say negative vector, that means magnitudes also have to be equal and directions have to be opposite. But opposite vector just have to be opposite. Magnitudes need not be the same. I hope that's clear. Okay, where is null vector used? Imagine two people are pushing each other. One person is applying some force, other person is also applying the same force. They will cancel each other. What is their total force? 0. So you can see force 1 and force 2 cancel, and their total force, which is also a vector, will be 0. You can see that. Okay, great. Now, scalar multiple, this is very important. Okay, yes, let's go ahead. Okay. Sai Prasad, I'm not sure, are you coming here for asking me questions or actually getting your doubts cleared? Okay, now this is very important. Look at this. Look at this blue vector. One is here, another one is here, and another one is here. If I take a vector and put it 3 times, I get a new vector which is 3a bar. The same vector, if I put it 3 times, I get a new vector which is 3 times of the original vector. Then if you look at this number 3, what is this number 3? Is this number 3 a vector or a scalar? Think about it carefully. Is this number 3 a vector or a scalar? And this a bar, is it a vector or a scalar? Think about it, guys, and let me know. Think about it and let me know. Yes. Oh, Ashrit, don't worry, join in, bacha. Okay, come on. Hartik Gaming, yes, I'm an Indian. Yep. Okay, come on. Come on, guys. 3 is a scalar, beautiful. 3 is a scalar, beautiful. And a bar, what is a bar? A bar is a vector. Yes, so that's what this name suggests. Scalar multiple of a vector. Scalar times a vector gives you another vector. You can see that over here. 3 times of a. Scalar times of a vector gives you a new vector. Similarly, if I tell you this is b vector, then 5 times of b bar means you have to draw a vector which is 5 times in length. This is a new vector which is 5 times of the original vector. I hope you can see that. Similarly, if I tell you this is a vector c, and then I want to write minus 2c bar. Minus 2c bar means take c bar, negate it and multiply it twice. So this is minus 2c bar. You can take a vector and multiply it so that it will get stretched, or it can flip it. You can even compress it. Example, this is vector d bar, and I say d bar by 2. D bar by 2 is only this much. D bar by 2 is only this much, half of it. I hope this is clear. Is that understood, everyone? Nemesis, don't spam or else you might get blocked. Yeah, I hope this is clear. Yep. Okay, great. Okay, now if this is understood, let me give the final definition. A vector b is a scalar multiple of a, then you can see b is k times of a. K is a scalar, a is a vector. If you take a and multiply it k times, you get another vector b, and this is called as a scalar multiple. Understood? Yes. Sir, if two ends of a vector meet each other, then is it a scalar? No, it is still a vector. Remember, Abhishek, oranges plus oranges will be always oranges. Apples plus apples will be always apples. So vector plus vector will always be a vector, even if they cancel each other, even if their magnitude becomes 0. Similarly, scalar plus scalar will always give you a scalar. When you write equal to, things on the left and the right should be same. Yep, I hope this is understood. Okay, great. Okay, great. Now let's see whether you can solve few questions. But before that, I have last thing to tell you, and that is unit vector. Lot of you wanted this unit vector. Now, what is the meaning of unit vector? Unit means what? 1. What is the meaning of unit? Unit means 1. When I say unit vector, it means a vector whose magnitude is 1. Yes, that's all. A vector whose magnitude is 1 is called as a unit vector. Okay, so guys, yeah. And how do I tell that? How do I tell that somebody's magnitude is 1? Well, that's a very simple way. One way is a long way. You can say, oh, A bar is a unit vector. You can write it. You can write it. I mean, obviously as a physicist or as a mathematician, nobody will like such a big statement. Then you'll be like, okay, let me improvise and let me write it like this. A bar is a unit vector, means A bar's modulus is 1. This is another way of writing a unit vector. But how about creating a way, creating a symbol for it, so that every time you see that symbol, you know, hey, I know this is a unit vector. So then all you need to do is put A and then put a cap. This tells you it's understood that it is a unit vector. All these three statements means the same thing. They mean the same thing. I hope this is clear. Ashrit, we are going to come to that formula. Very good. You know that formula. We are going to come to that formula towards the end of the class. So whenever I say unit vector and I put a cap, what is the symbol called? You can call it as a cap or a hat. Topi. It's a topi. It's a cap. It's a hat. It's a small triangular joker hat. It's a birthday party hat. Okay. So that's basically unit vector symbol. Okay. Any vector with a cap is a unit vector. And that's how you represent it. R hat, I hat, K hat, J hat, Z hat, C hat, M hat. Doesn't matter. They are all unit vectors. Everybody clear till this point? Everybody clear till this point? All my warriors out there? Everybody understood? Are you now ready for a question? Are you guys now ready for a question? Hi Sakshi, hello Abhishek, Mindless, Saurav, Ojasvi, Nancy, Kavya, Dikshita, Ishani, Ankit. Yes, Saloni, yes. Everyone clear about this? Aditya, yo, very good, Nia, ABCD. Yes. Z-axis. Hold on, Sherwin. I have not even talked about IJK unit vectors along XYZ. I'm going to talk about it in some time. First, let me build up the concepts. Okay, let's see how many of you can do this. First question. Which of the following is correct way of representing the velocity of the car which is moving? This car is moving with a speed of 40. More than one option may be correct. Come on, let's see how many of you can get this. More than one option may be correct. This car is moving with a speed of 40. Which is the correct way of representing this? Come on guys, think. Come on my warriors. Come on my warriors, think. Which is the correct way? Look at the directions, north, east, south, west. Think about it. Okay, some of you are saying AD, some of you are saying AEC, some said A and C, some said A and D. But A is common, everywhere A is common. Okay, A, C, E. Okay, many of you are wrong. Come on my warriors, what is happening? I'm not seeing the correct answers. Okay, I'll tell you what. The correct answers are actually A and D. Yes, A and D. Now, I'll tell you why some options are wrong. See, the question is velocity. What is the velocity? What is velocity? It is a vector. And what does a vector have? It has two informations, magnitude and it also needs direction. Does this have magnitude? Yes. Does it have direction? Yes. Done. This only magnitude. What about direction? So that's why this option is not correct. Okay. Next, moving towards southwest. What the hell? Moving towards southwest. With what speed? You need to give me magnitude. What happened to that magnitude information? So it's not there. So that's why C option is not correct. Okay. Just giving direction is not correct. You need to give both. This one is also correct. Look at this minus sign. Where is northeast? Northeast is here, and minus of that is actually this one. So this is actually a negative vector. I hope you see that. This is a way of representing. See guys, if I want to tell I am moving towards east, a normal person will say, yes, Shreyas Sir is moving towards east. But an abnormal person might say, no, I know physics. Shreyas Sir has taught me physics and he has told me this trick. Shreyas Sir is moving with a negative velocity towards west. Negative velocity towards west means towards east. I hope you get that point. I hope that is clear. And this one is wrong because meter is missing. M is missing. Yes, look at that. Meters, 40 what? Kilometers, meters. Oh, sorry, it was not meters. My bad. Kilometers per hour. So kilometer per hour is missing. I hope that is clear. Yep. That's how you need to solve this. Everybody clear about this question? Shall we go ahead? Okay. Yes, no unit in the last. Beautiful. Some of you probably are now hitting your head. Oh my God, how did I miss that kilometers per hour? Okay, no issues. Let's see how many of you can solve these questions one by one. Yes, very good, Nami. You got the correct answer. Yes, very nice question. What is the difference between directional cosines and directional ratios? ABCD, directional cosines is the last chapter of mathematics. This is physics. Don't worry about it. You will learn it in maths once you are in 12th standard. Hold your horses. Hold on. You are learning physics, second chapter. Okay? Chill. Now, but there are some people who unnecessarily confuse students by teaching directional cosines, and they'll be like, oh wow, directional cosines, but there is nothing great about it. I mean, I can also tell you a cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is 1, and then you will be like, what the hell is that? Okay, let's go with this. Which vector is equal to AB bar? Which vectors are equal to AB bar? This is a regular hexagon. Come on, this is a regular hexagon. Let's see how many of you can do this. This is a very tricky question. Very tricky question. Gautam, VIT EEE video on Wednesday morning, 10 o'clock. Okay, come on. ED, Sujimama says ED. Thank you, Sakshi. Yes, Prerna, I do teach on the Vedantu platform. Yep. Okay, some of you got it correct. AB, where is AB? AB is this one. AB bar. Which vectors are equal to AB bar? I think one vector I can see over here. FO bar. FO bar direction wise is same, magnitude wise is also same. Even OC bar, can you see that? OC bar is also the same thing. Okay, next ED bar is also the same thing. Yes, so ED bar, all these are equal to AB bar in this hexagon. Beautiful, excellent. But other things are not equal. You might be like, sir, AF and AB are also equal. Guys, directions are not same. Remember, two vectors are equal only when magnitudes and directions both are equal. Here directions are not same, so don't make that stupid mistake. Okay, next question. Which vector is negative of OD? Which vectors are negative of OD? Very good, Ojasvi got it correct, beautiful. Manju, first let's complete this class, then we can go to next class. And by the way, I have shared the timetable at the start of the lecture. So once the lecture is over, you can rewind, see the timetable, or join the Telegram group to see my complete timetable. Entire schedule is mentioned. Which vector is negative of OD? Okay, be careful. OD, come on guys. Which vector is negative of OD? So I think OA. Numbering is important. If you write AO, that is wrong. AO is here. OA is negative of OD. Okay, great. Then I think even CB is also negative because they are all going to be in this directions and magnitudes are going to be same. So CB bar is also going to be negative. And last one, EF bar. I hope you can see that. EF bar is also negative of OD vector. That's the correct answer. Beautiful, beautiful. How many of you got this correct? Yes, come on. OA, yes. Some of you missed it. Some of you missed some of these things. I'm pretty sure. Most of you saw OD and then like OA. Achha, but most of you missed the CB and EF. I'm pretty sure about it. Pretty sure. Okay, very good. Some of you. Parallel shifting kya hota hai? Saurav, this is exactly parallel shifting. See this Saurav Singh? Are you seeing OA and CB are same vectors, equal vectors? So if you take a vector and put it somewhere else, it's the same thing, nothing changes. They are still equal. So this vector is same as this vector. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you take it like this and put it somewhere else. It's one and the same thing. Okay, great. Last question. Which vector is equal to 2 times of CD? Where is CD? CD is over here. Let's see how many of you can do this. 2 times of CD. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Darshan, I'll be doing that on Wednesday, 10 o'clock morning. Okay, come on, come on, come on. B, EB. Okay, very good, beautiful. I am really proud of my warriors here. Amazing, amazing warriors. Too good. B bar, excellent. You guys got it. Excellent. Yes, B is 2 times. It's a scalar multiple. Can I say BE is 2 times of CD bar? You can see this is a scalar multiple. You can see it's a scalar multiple. Very good. Excellent. And see that. Okay. Now let's talk about the special. Just like you have those special Diwali sweets, Kaju Katli, Jalebis, Rasgullas, Gulab Jamun. So special unit vector. Oh my God, Avdesh is already hungry. Okay. So Prerna, please read my comment. Yes, if you post the comment after the video, definitely I'll read it. Don't worry, bacha. Okay, don't spam. It's okay. 3 special sweets for all of you. Yeah, and one is along x-axis, one is along y-axis, and one is coming out of the board. But obviously I cannot draw in the air, so I will have to show it somewhere here in 3D. So these are 3 special vectors, and they are called I cap, j cap, and k cap. So the vector along x-axis is I cap. The vector, unit vector along y-axis is j cap. The unit vector along z-axis is called k cap. So I cap, j cap, and k cap, what are they? Are unit vectors. They are unit vectors along, this is very important, unit vectors. You will see the importance in a bit. Along, yes, x, y, and z respectively. This is very important, respectively. Okay, is that clear? Very special vectors. Acha, what if I want a vector which is in the minus z direction? Minus z, what is that vector going to be? I, j, k, l. Is it l hat, m hat, n hat? What is it called, guys? My favorite sweet is Gulab Jamuns and Kaju Katli. Yep. So guys, what will you call? Yes, very good, minus k cap. A vector here will be minus k cap, and a vector in minus x axis will be minus I cap, and a vector in minus y will be called minus j cap. Correcto. Beautiful. Excellent. Look at that. Yes. Like we draw cubes. Yes. Correct. 3D is all about cubes. You will see that. Okay. Now, what is the use of all this? What is the use of all this? Now, I don't know about you guys, but I always had this, doubt in my mind when I was your age. How do you exactly show vectors? I mean, it's fine, like you can say OA bar or A bar, and you say, yeah, it is 10 kilometers per hour in the northeast direction, and so on and so forth. But it's in words at the end of the day. Is there a numerical or algebraic or mathematical way by which I can actually write vectors? So guys, hold your breath. You're going to see something really, really interesting. ABCD, when were you born, bacha? You want everything in one day? Let's do everything. Let's get born. Let's also pass out of IIT. Let's also get married. Let's also become old in one day. Let's do everything. Let's just complete our lifetime in one day. Hold on. Take a deep breath. Yeah, aram se. I'm going to be there, and I know how to complete the syllabus. I've been doing this for more than a decade now, almost more than 10 years of teaching. I know I look very young, but yeah, trust me, I've been teaching for a very long time, and before that I used to work in a software company and all that. So chill, take a chill pill. Yeah, okay, cool. Now, sir, is NCERT enough for ISC boards? No, Shreyanshi, ISC boards are very weird. So follow their books. Look at this scenario. Let's just say Pandu moves some units in the positive direction. How do we represent this? Let's just write some numbers. Pandu moves 7 units in the positive x direction. Oh, I remember a unit vector in x. What is a unit vector in x called? Acha, that is called I cap. Unit vector in x is called as I cap, correct? Acha. Now he moves 7 units in the x direction. Guys, scalar multiple, don't you remember it? So Pandu's displacement, can I say it is 7 times of I cap? Isn't it clear? Exactly, look at you guys, you already have done that. You already have written the answer. Beautiful, you guys are very smart. Acha. Similarly, if I tell, just one second, yeah, if I tell Pandu moves 20 units in the negative x-axis, then what will I say? The Pandu's displacement is 20, but he is moved in the minus I cap direction. So minus 20 I cap, that's it. So simple. Similarly, imagine, oh, Pandu is moving away, he is moving in the y-axis. How do I represent this? Let's say Pandu moves 8 units in the positive y direction. Then I'll say Pandu's displacement is 8. What will I write? What will I write? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Nahi nemesis, I will not say spam kar rahe ho when you are typing answers. I know what is spam and what is not spam. If you write the answers, I become really happy. If you write nice things, if you interact with each other, I have no problem. Spamming is when you are insulting someone, or you are demeaning someone, or you are creating some kind of nuisance or something like that. Yeah. I don't teach anywhere else, Prerna, apart from Vedantu. I teach only in Vedantu YouTube channel and the pro subscription. Yes, 8 J cap. Correcto. Beautiful. Now I'm getting some ideas. Let's say Pandu moves 8 units in x-axis, positive, and he moves 5 units along positive y-axis. So he has moved 8 units here and he has moved 5 units here. So what is the displacement of Pandu? Come on guys, answer it in the chat box. You have got it. You have got it. Good evening, Sujay. Yes, it is 8 I cap plus 5 j cap. You got it. That's it. That's how you show a vector. That's how you show a vector. 8 I cap plus 5 j cap. Imagine if I did not know this technique, how would a person who has not attended my class write it? A person who has not attended Shreyas Sir's class will write it like this. 8 units in x and 5 units in y. Which one will you prefer, this one or this one? Obviously this one, right? So that's the thing, guys. Okay, similarly, if I tell you this Pandu has moved 7 units in minus x and 3 units in minus y, then the Pandu's displacement will be minus 7 I cap minus 3 j cap. That's the answer. I hope this is clear. Yes. Prerna, don't worry. I can tell you how to get yourself enrolled. Just do one thing, bacha. After the video is over, na, you can leave a comment. Right now in a live video, you cannot comment. After the video is over, just wait for 2 minutes for it to show up and then post a comment. I will send you the link and I'll help you out. And if you still have problems, you can definitely ping me on my Instagram handle, which is Shreyas_Vedantu. Yes, Dhanushri, I completed my research in IIT Bombay. I did my mechanical engineering from NIT Nagpur. Yep. One day I will definitely do a lecture on how my life in NIT was and how my life when doing research in IIT was. Definitely I'll do a video maybe someday. Okay, I've just shown you how to do that. Let's see if you can do this question coming up on your screens right away. Oh, Abhishek, trust me, this is how engineers talk to each other. Okay, by the way, Abhishek, you have asked a very valid question. Is it practical? Well, imagine whenever you have to communicate, whenever you have to, instruct, let's say a rocket, even a car or even anything, and there are computers. How do computers or, communication happens over the internet. There are numbers And when you say numbers, there has to be something in x, something in y, something in z. So all these numbers go in the form of I cap, j cap, k cap. So all these vectors are actually represented in this way so that machines can understand each other. And it's also a brilliant way of telling a person, this is the displacement without actually having to write so much. Okay, correct. Anil, you should refer to H.C. Verma and Tattva module and NCERT, more than enough. Yes, let's see how many of you guys got it. A person applies a force of 60 Newton along negative x and another person applies 80 Newton along positive y. So the net force will be minus 60I plus 80J. That's the answer. Beautiful, beautiful. And that's the answer, guys. Minus 60I plus 80J cap. Excellent. A lot of you guys got it. Very good, very good. Ramakrishnan, very good. Laksha Prasad, that's not the correct answer. You have to write it in vector form. Yes, Kiranmay. Yes, Sumeda. Yes. Beautiful, Sridatta. Very good, Suchi. Very good, Nancy. Very good, very good. Excellente, excellente. Let's see the next question. But before that, remember, if you guys have any doubts while solving any questions, be it from YouTube, be it from PYQ, be it from H.C. Verma, you can send all your doubts by taking a screenshot on the Vedantu app from morning till night, and our doubt experts will reply to your screenshots or your chat messages, and you can clear as many doubts as you want. There is no limit in the doubt app. So when you download the Vedantu app, it's not through the browser, it's only through the Vedantu app. There is a feature, yes, so which you can get all your doubts resolved. That's a beautiful feature. Now let's talk about the magnitude of a vector. Let's talk about the magnitude of a vector. Yes, Arush, I just said H.C. Verma, yeah, Tattva, and your NCERT. That's all. That's more than enough. Okay. What about the magnitude of a vector? Now let's take up this example. Let's just take up this example. So Pandu moves 3 units in y and 4 units along x. Okay, so this is how the vector is going to look like. 3 units along y and 4 units along x. So 4 units along x, you can see that, and 3 units along the y-axis. Now this is the vector. Okay, this is the vector. If I ask you what is the magnitude, magnitude means just s, then understand this much. He has moved 4 units, right? This is 4, this is 3. Magnitude, this is the actual displacement vector. What is this length? Can you guys quickly tell me? Already Sneha has told me. Very good, very good. ABCD, very good. Yes, come on, come on, come on. Yes, if only x-axis is mentioned, then you consider it as positive x. Yes, Aditya. Very good. This is Pythagoras. This is 5. Correct. This is 5, which is nothing but root of 3 square plus 4 square. That's the magnitude of any vector. Now, can you see 4 and 3 are these coefficients, these numbers over here? That means, forget this problem. In general, if I tell you A bar is 2i cap plus 7j cap, just some random number, then A bar's modulus is the magnitude. The magnitude will be root of 2 square plus 7 square. 2 square is 4, 7 square is 49. So guys, how much is it? Root of 53. You can just leave it like that. Is that clear? Let's do one more question. Yes, let's do one more question. Modulus of 5i cap plus 10k cap. Modulus of 10i cap plus 10k cap. Doesn't matter whether it is k or j, it's okay. It doesn't matter. So guys, what is the value of this? This will be root of 5 square plus 10 square. 5 square is how much? 25. 10 square is how much? 100, which is root of 125, which is nothing but 5 root 5. Is that clear? Beautiful. Look at the people answering out here. Beautiful. When I'm looking here, people are already answering. Beautiful, guys. What is I cap? Ravana, you have entered the session late, I guess. I cap is a vector of magnitude 1 in the x direction. J cap is a vector of magnitude 1 in the y. And k cap is a vector of magnitude 1 in the z direction. Beautiful. So, can I say in general, any vector is something I cap plus something j cap? Any vector is something I cap and something j cap. I hope this is clear. and this x part, this ax, this one is called as the x component of vector. What is it called? It is called as the x component of the vector. Remember that. And this part, the one with the j cap, this number is called as the y component of the vector. Keep this in mind. Okay, so this is the x component, this is the y component. If there is z, then that will be called as the z component. And hold on, sir, we are going to come to that. Hold on. And the magnitude of that vector is always ax square plus ay square's root using Pythagoras. Yes, yes. Darshan, I have to start from basics. This is the 11th standard lecture, bacha. Some students have come from state board, some students have come from ICSE board, some students have come from CBSE board. Each student is different. If I teach at this level, then this student will feel left out, and I will not like it as a teacher. As a teacher, I should think what would be the average level of the class, and based on that I want to lift all the students to the same level. Yes, this student is here, this student is here, this student is here. I want to bring up all the students to a higher level. Don't worry. Okay, so some might have studied this maybe in your 10th or 9th, some might not have. Understand that. Yep. Yes, I'm going to do a problem like that. Okay, let's see how many of you can do this. After this problem, I'm going to have I, J and K, all three together. Yes. Okay, come on, come on. Hello, Arise Frame, welcome. Yes, very nice, Prerna Arora. If your dream college is IIT Bombay, it's a lovely college. Definitely, we will all help you to get and achieve your dream. Arise Premium, no, I don't remember much. Thank you, Taneja, for all the love. Thank you, Shivani. Thank you, Navmi, Sneha, Ishani. Thank you so much. What is component? Component is that part in X. Component means part. Component of a TV, component of a fan, component of something is a part. So of that vector, this is the X part. How much in X? That's all. Okay, very good. Let's see how many of you got it. Beautiful. This is nothing but, yeah, the magnitude of F is root of 12 square plus 5 square. Beautiful. That is 30. Yep, beautiful. And what about this? What is the speed? Oh, if you don't know, this speed is the magnitude of velocity. If you don't know this, I'm telling you now. Speed is only the magnitude part without the direction. That's what it is. So basically, what I'm asking you is what is the modulus of this? So this will be root of 10 square plus 20 square. Don't worry about this minus. Even if that minus is there, it will get squared. Okay? Don't be stupid enough to do that. Yeah, so what are you going to get? 10 square, 100, 20 square, 400, 400 plus 100, 500. 500 is 10 root 5. That's the answer. Beautiful, beautiful. That's the answer. Okay, excellent. That's the answer. You can see that. Now, let's talk about 3D. I know you guys are now excited. Your eyes are open and you'll be like, okay, let's get to 3D. Trust me, it's very simple. Okay. Now, look at this vector. Look at this vector. How to find the direction of a vector? Something will be given to find out the direction. Like they'll tell you it is already going in north or east. Something will be given. You cannot just find the direction of a vector without any information. That's meaningless. Now, I want you guys to focus on this red arrow mark, the solid one. This is my vector A bar. This is my origin. This is X, this is Y, this is Z. Now, I don't know whether you can see this, but over here, I've actually drawn 3 vectors. I have gone some amount in X. I've gone some amount in X. I have gone some amount in Z. And I have also gone some amount in the Y direction to reach this. So this is something in X, something in Z, something in Y. I reach my final point. This is my final vector. So it's made of 3 parts, 3 components, X component, Y component and Z component. So this vector A is made of 3 components. You can visualize this in 3D. Now let me show you a very interesting thing, guys. Very interesting thing. I don't know, if you're not able to visualize this, it's okay. Just hold on, give me 30 seconds. You will see this. Okay, let me just draw something for all of you so that it becomes very, very easy for you guys to visualize. Oops. Yep. Let me just draw this for all of you. Okay. and there we go, like this, okay, and then like this maybe, okay, and then like this, and then like this. Can you now visualize this? Can you now see? Yes, by corner in the room we can understand this. Exactly, sir, you said that. Wow, Darshan, glad. Did you see that there is a nice cuboid created? Can you see there is a nice cuboid created? The height of the cuboid is AZ. The base of the cuboid here, this side is AX, and this one, oops, sorry, this was AY, my bad. This was AY, this was AX, and this was AZ. This much is along the Z, this much is along the X, and this much is along the Y. Can you see that? Great. Understood? Clear? Cuboid, nice cuboid, AX, AY, and AZ. So this is how a vector in 3D should be visualized. Now a lot of people do not know this trick. I am telling you this trick. If you ever want to visualize a vector in 3D, fix a corner in your room. Your room has how many corners? Your room has how many corners? Usually, assuming it's a cuboid room. It's a room which is in the shape of a cuboid. How many corners are there? Tell me guys, quickly count. If it's a cuboid, how many corners are there waiting for it? Darshan says 8. ABCD, it can't be 4. Wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 4 up. 8 corners. Correct, Nancy. Correct, Dev. Correct, Murgesh. Correct, Ishani. Yes, ABCD. Correcto. 8 corners are there. So you can always start from one corner and go to the other corner, and you can always visualize the sides, the edges as components X, Y, Z. You can visualize that. You can start from here, go there. Oh, this is X. Oh, that's Y. Oh, that's Z. You can always visualize that vector as the diagonal inside your room. That's a splendid technique. I hope that is clear. Okay, so any vector will have 3 components in 3D. That's X component, Y component, and the Z component. How much in X, how much in Y, and how much in Z. That's what it means. And then if I want to know the magnitude of this vector, you know what to do. For 2D, it was root of this square plus this square. For 3D, it will be 3 terms. So that's it. You will have AX square plus AY square plus AZ square is the magnitude of A. Okay, is that clear? So this is the formula you're going to remember for 3D. This is the diagonal of that cuboid. Diagonal of a cuboid is AX square plus AY square plus AZ square. Keep this in mind. Okay, let's see how many of you can do this. What is the magnitude of this force? 3I minus 4J plus 5K. Quickly let me know in the chat box. Come on. Darshan, actually I won't be in a position to solve all the doubts. Better send it in the doubt app of Vedantu. You will get all your doubts resolved. That's why we have a separate doubt app, because yeah, we have dedicated teachers only for solving doubts. Okay, don't worry. Okay, 50. Wow. Be careful, be careful. Root 50. Think about it. All right, Alia says okay. Darshan says 5 root 5. Come on guys. Tanuja says root 50. Priyanka says root 50. Sneha says root 50. Saurav, Ishani. Alia says 50. Okay. Mahitya Reddy says 5 root 5. Sridat says 5 root 2. Okay. Rajni says root 50. Come on, come on. Guys, the answer is, be careful. Yep. 5 root 2. You guys made a mistake, I think. Yeah. Look at that. See, the magnitude of this vector is root of, yes, some of you got it correct. Most of you got it correct. In fact, root 50. Yes. So guys, 3 square plus 4 square plus 5 square. Yeah, very good. Very few people made a mistake, but most of you got it correct. Beautiful guys. Yeah, so 3 square plus 4 square. How much is it? 25. 25 plus 25. How much is it? Root 50. Correct guys. Root 50 is same as 5 root 2, because 25 into 2. So you can take out that 5 and you will still get 5 root 2, which is also correct. Yes, it is same. Very few people made a mistake. Very few people. I am very proud of you guys. Very proud of you. Okay, next question. Is this vector a unit vector? 1 by root 3 I cap? Abhishek, yes, there is a 4th dimension, but we don't study in JEE. Yes. 1 by root 3 I cap plus 1 by root 3 J cap plus 1 by root 3 K cap. Come on, come on, come on. Think about it. Yes. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, guys. Is it a unit vector? Okay, come on, figure this out. What is the meaning of unit vector? The magnitude is 1. So come on, do this. 1 by root 3 square plus 1 by root 3 square plus 1 by root 3. Yes, square the whole thing under the root. What is the value going to be? 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 is 1. So this will be 1. So this is 1. So yes, this is a unit vector. Beautiful. Very few people got it wrong. Some of you said no. I can see most of you have got it correct. Excellent. That's a unit vector. Correct. Now, let's find a unit vector in some other direction. Unit vector in x is I cap. Unit vector in y is j cap. Unit vector in z is k cap. Now, this is going to get trickier. How do you find a unit vector in some random direction? Some random direction. Look at this. This red color vector, it's some random direction. This is some random direction. I want in that direction, I want to go 1 unit. So this is what it is. This is what it is. Look at that. This much length is 1 unit. Now, the way to write this, observe it carefully. Let's say this is a hat. Okay, this is a hat. And let's say that red vector is a bar. Let's say that red vector is a bar. Guys, think now, a bar will have some magnitude, maybe 10, 5, 7, I don't know. Let's say this vector has a magnitude of 7. Example. Let's say, hold on, let's say this vector has a magnitude 7. Don't you see that if I take this a hat vector and put it 7 times, I will get this vector a? If I take this unit vector a hat and put it 7 times, because each a hat is 1 unit, I will get this vector a bar. Don't you see that? What is 7? 7 is nothing but magnitude. So I now know what to do. If I take a hat and multiply it a times, what is this a? This is the magnitude. This is magnitude. What is this? This is unit vector. I will get this vector a bar. Do you guys agree with this statement? Do you guys agree with this statement? That means what formula do I get? A hat is a bar by a. This is a very important formula for all of you. Very, very important formula. Unit vector in any direction is vector A divided by the magnitude. Understand, there is a difference between the top and the bottom. There is a difference between the top and the bottom. Understand this. Okay, I hope this is clear. Yep. Now let me show you how to use this in the question. Let's do this as a question. Okay, let's do this. Find unit vector having same direction as this vector. So basically what they are asking us is, if this is v bar, find the unit vector along that same direction, means they are asking us to find v hat. Okay, let's do this. Remember, what was the formula I gave you? A hat is a vector by a. So v hat will be v vector divided by v. That's the formula. That's the starting point. Let's see, what do we do next? First thing, what is the value of v bar? Just substitute it. 4i cap plus 3j cap. And next thing, v means magnitude. What is the magnitude of this? It is root of 4 square plus 3 square. What is 4 square plus 3 square? 25. Root of that, 5. So v's value is 5. Hence, the final answer, 4 by 5 I cap plus 3 by 5 j cap. Is it not B, guys? Is it not B? Beautiful. A lot of you are saying B. Excellent. Now what does it mean? It means you go 4 by 5 units here. You go 4 by 5 units in I cap. Okay, you go 4 by 5 units in I cap. And you go 3 by 5 units in j cap. Then what you are going over here, where you are going over here, that much is exactly 1 unit in the direction of V bar. That's what it means. That's what it means. Constitution, I'm going to take derivatives and calculus next week onwards once I start 1D. Beautiful. And some person said it was very easy. I'll be waiting to see you in Menti quiz and top the leaderboard. Just don't say easy. I want to see you in the leaderboard also. Okay. Come on. Let's do this. Okay. Now, this is the homework question, guys, for all of you. Yeah. What is the magnitude of this vector? This is the first question for all of you. The second question is find the unit vector in the direction of this vector. Find the unit vector in the direction of this vector. Okay. So, you can post all the answers in the comment section. Now, why did I do this lecture? Because next lecture is going to be very crucial and we are going to use all what we learned in the next lecture. Those of you who have missed today's lecture will find it very hard for the next lecture, and you will see that when we know how to represent vectors using I, J and K, it becomes very easy to add vectors, and that's what you will see in the next class. Now, there are very amazing problems for vector addition which I'm going to do in the next class. And remember guys, I'm also teaching in the pro subscription. Lot of batches of lot of amazing teachers are also starting. In fact, some are starting this week, some are starting next week. There are micro courses where you can take a micro course for KVPY. You can take a micro course for HC Verma solution. You can take a micro course for some topic which is going to be taught in your school but is not yet taught in the long-term batch. Also, every now and then we have tests, and after every lecture we give you assignment for those of you who want assignments, and we are going to courier you all the hard copies of the Tattva material, which is the Vedantu booklet, yeah, from where you can get all the lovely questions, amazing questions. Remember, there is a separate English as well as Hindi batch, so you don't have to worry about the language. Now, there are 3 kinds of packages. This is very important for you to know, because see, in the light version, this is very crucial guys, 53,999 rupees. That's some price which is unheard of, 1/5, 1/6 the price of a regular coaching, and you get more than that. I mean, you don't have to go anywhere for KVPY or boards or for any other things. And in this subscription, you get interactive classes, recordings, notes, test series and study material, doubt solving within the app while the classes are going on. But if you want, after the class, you want your doubts to be solved, then you go for the classic version. And if you want a personal mentorship, then you go for the plus version. And all the 3 packages are available for 1 year or for 1 month, including EMI options, where you pay only a small amount every month, so you don't feel the pinch if you want to, or if you are facing some financial problem. And you can use this coupon code for additional 10% discount, which is very important, so that you do not miss on that discount. Please use that. Okay. So guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's session. Thank you, Ojasvi, so much. I'm not sure, Nikhil, what is the meaning of super chat. And yeah, can you take 1 month course and get the Tattva material? No, Rajni, you won't get that. Only if you take 1 year, only then you will get it. Can you show the first homework? Saurav, you can just replay back the session a little bit and you can see that, by the way. Yeah, this was the first homework question. Yep. Bye-bye, Lipika. Take care. Okay, bye-bye, Navmi. Bye-bye, Nancy. Bye-bye, Anam. Bye-bye, Yargala, Sai Telugu, Constitution. Yeah, good night. Good night. See you guys again. And if you have any more things to be asked, you can definitely message me on my Instagram handle, which is Shreyas_Vedantu. And yes, we can chat over there as well. Yeah, please like the video and subscribe to our channel and join the Telegram group. Take care. Bye bye. Hasta la vista. This was Shreyas here, your master teacher.